welcome back to a brand new video. When it comes to the most beautiful places, New Zealand stands as a top contender with crashing waterfalls, beautiful beaches, emerald lakes, and the bustling cities. Now we can't fit everything on this list, but let's take a look at just 10 beautiful places to visit in New Zealand. Number 1. Aoraki Mount Cook National Park. In the heart of the Southern Alps, New Zealand's highest peaks rise above the alpine landscapes of Aoraki National Park, also called Mount Cook National Park. More than 40 of the park is covering glaciers, and the country's tallest mountain, Aoraki Mount Cook and Lumest Glacier Tasman Glacier, lie within its borders, making this a top destination for mountaineering. Nature lovers will appreciate the diversity of flora and fauna, with more than 300 species of alpine plants and 40 species of birds. Now mountaineers around the world regard the area to be the best climbing region in Australia, while the less skilled adventurers will find plenty of satisfaction with the mountain walks. This unique landscape makes Aoraki Mount Cook National Park the heart of mountaineering in New Zealand. Number 2. Castle Point. A 2.5-hour drive northeast of the capital Wellington brings you to Castle Point, a serene beach town on the Wairarapa coast with its phossy-rich limestone reef, the lighthouse, and magnificent 162-meter-high Castle Rock. Castle Point is one of the most spectacular sights along the Wairarapa coastline. The area was named in 1770 by Captain Cook, who observed that Castle Rock resembled the battlement of a castle. The reef, lagoon, sand dunes, and Castle Rock are all part of the Castle Point Scenic Reserve. You may even find fur seals and various dolphins that commonly visit the area, or even small whales, which are less common, but some do make an appearance. An interesting fact about Castle Point is that it's the only place in the world where you will find a particular type of daisy. Number 3. Fiordland, Milford. A World Heritage Site and one of the most dramatic and beautiful parts of New Zealand. The power of Fiordland scenery never fails to enthrall travelers. It protects some of the most spectacular scenery in the country, often described as the eighth wonder of the world. Milford Sound is always spectacular, and at 420 meters, Doubtful Sound is the deepest of New Zealand's firelands. A heaven for nature with resident bottlenose dolphins for sails and penguins. Here you can explore the gushing cascades, the offshore islands, virgin rainforests, and vast lakes, of course the craggy mountain peaks. Spanning mountain ranges, dense forests, and alpine lakes, it's hard to imagine a better place suited to anyone who enjoys nature and to explore. Number 4. Wellington. Tapped between the witching Wellington Harbour and the numerous hills on which the city lies, Wellington is the cool capital of New Zealand. It's a melting pot of culture, cuisines, nature, and action-packed adventure. Located to the south of the North Island, it's a friendly capital, served with a generous waterfront and a laid-back population. You can relax at Oriental Bay, Wellington's golden sand inner city beach, and dive deep into the many museums, art galleries, and theatre shows that make up the city's pulsating cultural scene. But of course, if you are into the outdoors, Wellington has action-packed adventure activities like mountain biking, seawater kayaking, as well as the beautiful walks around the harbour and the surrounding hills, so it has everything for everyone. Number 5. Bay of Islands. A 35-minute flight or 3-hour drive north of Auckland will get you to the Bay of Islands. More than 144 islands dots the Glycerine Bay, beautiful beaches, pristine islands, energetic marine life, waterfalls, forests, and a lot history. Yes, the Bay of Islands is as drammy as its name. You will really sport for choice here when it comes to things to do. The Bay of Islands is a small and stunning district of New Zealand's Northland region. On the coast you have the main hub of Piha and Waitangi, where you find the most of the water-based activities of the area. Across the water from Piha is Russell, New Zealand's first capital, which is steeped in history. So overall there are tons of natural features, historical sites, and great food experiences for you all to enjoy. Number 6. Coromandel Peninsula. One of the most beautiful places in New Zealand, attracting tons of visitors every year as a top vacation destination. Its celebrated unspoiled beaches and pristine forests complete its attractive profile, and only an hour's drive from Auckland Airport. The Coromandel is everything that a big city isn't: the mountainous interior cloaked in native rainforests, more than 400 kilometers of dazzling white sand beaches. It's rustic, unspoiled, and relaxed. The activities and attractions are plentiful, from fishing and diving to hiking or cycling. A New Zealand summer on the Coromandel Peninsula, especially on Cathedral Cove, sets a picture-perfect scene, but it's much more than that because of the soul of this place, which reaches back to a time known only in the stories. Each part of the cove is full of meaning and history for its Maori locals. Number 7. Hobbiton. Now Hobbiton quickly comes to mind when one thinks of New Zealand, and that's because one of the most photographed areas thanks to the legendary success of the Lord of the Rings movies. Hobbiton is located on a farm 6 miles southwest of Matamata on the North Island. You will be able to wander the perfectly manicured paths of Bagshot Row, and with the guided tour they can show you the intricate details in pointing out the most famous locations, explaining how the film was made. A tour roughly costs between $80 to $85 for an adult, half of that for a child. Number 8. Piha Beach, Auckland. It's a dramatic beach which is marked at each end by rugged cliffs and a very popular surfing location. The water is strong and is often dangerous, situated on the west coast of the North Island and just 40 kilometers from the Sea of Auckland. This black iron sand beach has a reputation for some amazing surf which rolls over in the Tavern Sea. So this is a great location for you to take surfing lessons or to try abseiling down the Piha Canyon. Plenty of beautiful waterfalls, or you could just relax on the black sand beach and taking in the breathtaking views. Number 9. Rotorua. So if you were to only visit one site in New Zealand, I would recommend Rotorua. It's situated right on the North Island at about 140 miles southeast of Auckland. Rotorua is known for its geothermal activity. It's also very popular for its promotion of Maori culture. The sights here are simply out of this world, with steam impressively rising from the geysers dotting around. But be very careful, though the water and mud coming from these underground geysers are sizzling hot. But you can experience the Maui culture firsthand by visiting the exhibition. You will encounter a traditional show plus a crash course in preparing traditional Maori delicacies from the underground heat. Number 10. Lake Wanaka. Another ethereal landscape in the Southern Alps. Lake Wanaka is famous for its crystalline waters, its alpine views, and the unique slanted willow tree which is submerged in the south end of the lake. The mountains, the lakeside setting, and its proximity to Mount Aspiring National Park, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Area, all make it the ultimate base for outdoor activities. Summers are hot and dry, which is perfect for water sports. The winters are cool and crisp, with 4 diverse ski areas offering great options for skiers and snowboarders. So if you are the outdoor adventurer, then this could be the perfect place for you to start your journey. And there you have it, folks. Those were 10 beautiful places to visit in New Zealand. Thanks for watching, and subscribe this channel for more videos.